damn, the action in this one with the hunters was just playing out crazy, and then we get that crazy ending with the Kabani on the train and stuff. Damn, just literally another crazy episode. But yeah, hey guys, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review, as you can see by the title below. And for what I'm talking about, this is on episode 8 of Koutetsujou no Kabaneri. And yes, we finally get to learn more about the hunters, more about the brother Biba, and pretty much he gives off at first kind of seeming like a good guy. Also, the Ikoma doesn't trust him and he thinks all this kind of stuff. He starts bringing up the stuff like about, him teaching Mumi that the weak will not survive, the weak will, die out and everything, and only the strong can live. So pretty much Ayame they get a tour of the train, pretty much what's going on, along with Ikoma. They go off somewhere else while Ikoma has a talk with, Biba. And at first, I am thinking, yeah, okay, the guy does make sense. The weak are the ones that are going to die. If you want to survive, you have to be strong. You have to fight. And what he was making did make sense. But as you go on throughout this episode, starts off, you're like, okay, this guy isn't so bad. I get what he's talking about. I get what he means. It's messed up what he said to Mume, but okay, I understand it in a way. But then, as you go on through this episode, he starts to get crazier and crazier until it's like the very end. He looks like a dang psychopath, smirking and smiling with a bunch of Kabani all around him, like, oh, you're that kind of guy. Okay, I'll back up. You a little crazy. That's pretty much what it was, dude. Like, I was not expecting him to be that kind of crazy. There's obviously a reasoning behind it. Something about 10 years ago, the Shogun, his father, kind of just abandoned them against the Kabane in a battlefield somewhere, and I guess that's now he's trying to do something. They have some type of crazy Kabane heart thing on the train, beating along with a bunch of Kabane on the train. I'm not too sure. Maybe their failed experiments is a possibility, or he just likes to have Kabane on there. I'm not too sure, because we do find out, more backstory on Mumi and how she was pretty much, she's been manipulated from a kid to, exactly think what that is. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that when she, Ikoma was trying to reason with her, she would not listen. It's like imprinted in her head from what, Biba has said throughout her whole childhood, from when she was a kid to now. And that's pretty much why she is the way she is, because of him. And she actually is she's an artificial Kabaneri. It's not like, Ikoma, where he was bitten by a Kabane and that's how it happened. She was injected with Kabane blood, and that's how she became a Kabaneri. So that's pretty crazy. We also get to see another Kabaneri with them as well. I'm wondering how much Kabaneri do the hunters have. Not too sure yet, but at the moment 2 that we can see of. But the other guys seem badass as well, so I'm not too sure with that. The action part in this episode, though, seeing the hunters go out was pretty badass. Leading off with incendiary bombs, motorcycles going off. Of course, Biba's got to stay on a horse to look cool. Just how badass they were to fight them outside the walls in comparison to, how it usually is with everyone running scared, trying to shoot them and everything, while these guys are just full on rushing at them, got a plan and everything. And then there's this crazy, I guess you would say it's a Wazatori, right? Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 Kabane on him, and it looks really weird. Like, one was biting his head and everything. I was just like, what the hell is this guy? And then, of course, we see a 2-on-1 Kabaneri versus Wazatori, and they just wiped him out easy. And just seeing the dedication of their troops, too. Like, one of the guys gets bitten, he's like, yeah. It's not like the one guy's like, please, I don't want to do this. He's just like, protect everyone, or keep everything good, or whatever, something like that, and just no, obviously he's probably scared to die, doesn't want to die, but he's willing to just do what it takes, and you do not see that very often. So there is loyalty among the ranks of Biba. I'm wondering if everyone on there knows about what's going on with Biba, or is it only the Kabaneri? Because obviously Ikoma only knew because of that. So I'm wondering, why would they let the Koutetsujou, connect with them? They also want the Master Key reasoning. I'm not too sure. Maybe he wants more people to experiment on for this kind of thing. but he had to have known that Ikoma would be able to hear it, feel it, or whatever it's called, whatever they have on that train, that, you know, weird glowing blue Kabaneri heart, and then a bunch of Kabaneri all over the place in there. They had to have known that Ikoma would have known. So it's kind of hard to like wonder what does he have planned with this and everything. And obviously at the very end, you know, it sucks because we got like so much, you know, of what's it called, Ikoma and Mumi finally gained, you know, more closer and closer and closer together in their relationship and everything. And then this one just like, yep, nope, that's like a crack in their relationship. That's a bad one. She's still being manipulated, still believes fully in her brother, and thinks Ikoma and everyone else is liars now because obviously they gave her a fake key. But I mean, she wouldn't tell him why. Why does she need the key? Why? She's just blindly following Biba, and I'm wondering, why does he want the key? Is it, like I said before, something to do with he wants to experiment, use everyone on the train for experiments, or what, you know? And does he have some type of plan where he wants to kill his father? I'm still not really getting that as well. He just, like, seriously, when he when he was smirking when he killed that assassin guy that was once one of his, and then of course, like, yeah, that political thing where they were gonna like do all this kind of stuff, it was kind of anticlimactic with that guy just dying super easily, and then the other guy's getting captured and then dying as well. So yeah, that was kind of, I was expecting a little more from that, but I mean, that ending too, like, it's like you're going into a boss battle and you just see the boss, like, oh, blood on him, smirking with like Kabaneri all around him. I was just like, oh, okay, that's a final boss if I ever see one myself, you know? But yeah, that was pretty much the episode, guys. Things are starting to really heat up towards the end of this. We really get to see, like, it's pretty crazy to see Biba from the beginning, and how at first you're kind of understanding some things. You think, oh, he's pretty cool. The hunters are pretty cool. Slowly, as it progresses, you're like, okay, this guy's a psychopath. Reasoning behind it, something about 10 years ago when they were abandoned. But still, like, what the hell? And then Mumi being the, you know, just blindly following him and not believing anyone, now thinking everyone on the Koutetsujou are liars and stuff, not listening to Ikoma not trusting Biba from the start, and obviously for good reason. And I'm just wondering what's going to happen in this next episode. Are we going to see, it's probably going to be something where they're going to be fighting each other, and Mumi is going to have to choose what side. Is she going to stick with her brother, not really brother obviously, stick with Biba, or help out the Koutetsujou? It's going to be probably a pretty dang crazy thing. I'm not too sure if the next episode is going to be fully when this, you know, this fighting happens. Maybe it would happen in the next one. This is episode 8, so there's 4 more episodes left in the season, so I'm not too sure, like, where are they going for in this? Are they going to be trying to fight each other kind of thing, or are they going to wait till they go somewhere? Like, they're going to that one place. What is the plan for the hunters? So yeah, that's the big question. What is the hunters' plan? What is Biba doing with all these Kabaneri and that Kabaneri heart thing or whatever it is? And why is he making people Kabaneri? And what is his plan? Is he trying to kill everyone? What kind of villain is he? Is he a mass murderer? Is he just a psychopath? What is he? That's a big question that I cannot wait to see in the next coming episodes. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Overall, pretty dang good episode. Good backstory in there. Good action. Good drama and suspense of what's going to be happening. And then, of course, the fallback of Mumi not, you know, feeling like there are liars now and not believing in Ikoma them and just literally being manipulated by this psychopath named Biba. Yeah. Pretty crazy episode, if I say so myself. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys. See ya.